you're stretching the back of the neck. So you do not want to just drop the head down. So I do not recommend that, especially if you're already experiencing tilt the chin towards the throat. So you get I believe you are still struggling with neck pain. You are not alone, because in this fast-paced digital world, neck pain has become a common issue for many people, and it's not just for the sedentary people, but also for people who exercise a lot, because they're paying too much attention on the muscles, the superficial muscles, but not on their posture. But do not worry, I'm here today to share with you 5 simple but yet effective tips to help you to prevent neck pain in your daily life. In the bonus tip today, I'm going to share you something that most people have overlooked. So I hope that you can stay until the end and to learn more about it. Let's start with tip number 1. This is so important. So many people have neck pain and they just do some stretching. We do need stretching, but more importantly, let's go to the root of the problem. So a lot of times the neck pain could be caused by bad posture, like the head forward posture. Now in this posture, our head is equivalent to the weight of a bowling ball, which is between 10 to 14 pounds. And with that slight tilt, it's going to cause lots of neck and shoulder ache. So you want to have a strong upper back, stabilizing our shoulder blades to prevent any further hunching. So we're going to work on our upper back muscles, all right, and make sure we are aware of how we sit and think about elongation of the spine. So tip number 2 would be our work or study space ergonomics. By now, most of you have been told to sit properly when you're working or studying, but many people are still not adjusting to the right level. So what should be the right level? Now, how high to adjust your laptop or your desktop? You want to make sure when you're staring at the screen, okay, it's eye level. All right, so you may, most of the time it's around this level and we are gazing down, and that's when the tilt of the head happen and the strain here, especially when you're sitting for long hours and slouching. Some people may want to invest in a good chair. So for me, I think the movement will help to be more conscious of our posture. As much as this chair helps, but I think our awareness of our posture is more important. Tip number 3, mind your posture when you're using a device. So your mobile phone. So most of the time you're spending so much time on mobile phone, you want to pay attention. Especially when we are on the public transport, we tend to tilt forward, and this can be long hours if the bus ride or the train ride is 20 minutes or more, so we may be tilting our head at this time. So you really want to lift up your hand, okay, or you can just do this. Sometimes I just cross the other hand, or I gaze far, or I'm just listening. Most of the time I do not stare at the phone, okay. I may just listen to a podcast, okay, or I might just listen to some music, okay, or some talks. So that will help me to actually keep my posture in a good position. Tip number 4 is really important. So it's talking about stretching. So most people just stretch their neck and pull their head down. So I do not recommend that, especially if you're already experiencing neck pain right now. Okay, what you want to do is to do gentle stretching and always have that elongation of the spine. So you're lengthening your spine. Okay, and even though when you are tilting your head down, you're stretching the back of the neck. So you do not want to just drop the head down. So you want to elongate the spine, okay, and from here slowly tilt the chin towards the throat. So you get a nice stretch in the neck, okay, with that lengthening effect and also stretching the upper back. Same thing for the back. You do not want to just drop your head back, okay? You want to be cautious of your shoulder blades, okay? Stabilize your shoulder blades and then chin slightly forwards. Feel the stretch in the neck first and face reaching up. So the back of the neck is always lengthened even though you are gazing up. So stretching the neck is important. Of course, we stretch the side also, and at a certain angle. You want to be very careful not to drop the head. All right, so you need to have some guidance in this. So just remember, you want to elongate your spine and also avoid certain angle, okay, certain position that will cause more pain. So do stretch gently, but do get guidance from your instructor or your doctor. Now, tip number 5 is so easy, but many people are not doing it. Now, before you go, there is a bonus tip. So let's come back to tip number 5. So we're talking about proper relaxation. So we're not talking about sleeping. So sometimes we are so busy, we lie on the bed and we fall asleep. In fact, we may be in a bad posture when we are sleeping on our bed. So let's come back to proper relaxation. I'll recommend you to take some time to really lie down on the mat. So something like this, you can have 2 mats, okay, or just some cushioning. So you feel very comfortable. You want your spine to go into a neutral alignment, all right? So I'll suggest the knees bend, all right? So you can relax the hips and not stress the lower back. And make sure you have a towel. You fold your towel and place it behind your head to make sure you support your neck. Again, most of the time when we're in a head forward posture, when we lie down, we may be hyperextending our neck. So, and palms facing front, and come back to our breathing. So the breathing is so important. So proper relaxation, not just physical relaxation, but mental relaxation. So in my class, I do help my students to help them to relax. So we're going to scan the body from the toes all the way to the neck and through the crown. It may be short, but it's really effective. And for the bonus tip, okay, so what is it? Now we're talking about movements, how we should sit, how we should work, how we should stand or even lie down. Now we're going to talk about our food, all right? So because a lot of times when we are experiencing chronic pain, there is inflammation in the body, all right? Could be caused externally or internally. So I do recommend that we look into our diet. So you may want to have a anti-inflammatory diet. Now these are some anti-inflammatory food that I'm going to share with you that are recommended by experts and doctors. So they are berries, tomatoes, avocados, turmeric. Now I really like ginger and also turmeric powder, so you may want to try. And the last one, my favorite, which is the dark chocolates. I'm so happy that I can enjoy my chocolate guilt-free. That was your delicious and juicy bonus tip. But let's just come back to the posture. Just want to say that posture is not just about holding ourselves in a certain way. Okay, more important is also a reflection of our inner state. So therefore, I really feel that mindful movement, mindful breathing will really help in the overall health. So I'm talking about spinal and mental health. They are interlinked. So I hope they can pay more attention to your breathing, to your spinal health, how to stabilize your trunk, and how to mobilize your spine safely. Now, if you're interested to kickstart your mindful movement practice with me, I'd like to recommend you to explore my Mindful Pilates mini online course. You can click on the link below. Prevention is the key, so I hope that you can apply these tips in your daily life so you can live a pain-free life. So now if you're interested to have a practice with me, you can click on this video here to explore a neck-friendly Mindful Pilates class. So if you find that this video has been helpful, please leave a comment so that I can make similar videos like this for you. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.